Welcome to 5-Minute Math. This is Carrie Rhinehart. Today I am looking at writing equations of lines. If you're following along in the book, it's from Unit 3, Lesson 10. So let's look at an example. Let's say if you're asked to write the equation of a line with a slope of 2 and a point at 2, -3. Okay, and it says to write your final answer in slope-intercept form. So we are given M, and then we're given another point, and if you recall, we had three forms of a line. We had slope-intercept form, we had point-slope form, and we had standard. But in point-slope form, a given ordered pair was represented with x sub 1 and y sub 1. So those are x sub 1 and y sub 1. Therefore, we're going to need to use point-slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. This is usually your starting point for writing equations of lines. And we have our m, we have our x sub 1, and we have our y sub 1. So we're going to go ahead and fill those in. So we're going to get y minus, well, y sub 1 is -3, so y minus -3 equals m is 2, parentheses, x minus x sub 1 is 2. So I'm putting a 2 there. I'm going to draw a vertical line here. We need our final answer to be in slope-intercept form, so we need to simplify and then get y by itself. Again, we want our final answer to be in this form, y equals mx plus b. So the first thing I'm going to do is this minus a negative becomes plus, and I can also distribute the 2 over here. So I get y plus 3 equals 2x minus 4. And then our last step is to subtract this 3. And remember, I'm going to put it under the -4 because those are like terms. Those cancel. You get y equals 2x minus 7. So here's our answer. That is the equation of a line that has a slope of 2 and goes to the point 2, -3. All right, let's look at another example. Okay, let's say that we're given 2 points. Let me erase this. So if we're given 2 points, let's say we're given the points -7, 4 and 0, -9. Okay, and we're asked to write the equation of this line. You could do this a couple different ways, but usually you're going to use that point slope formula. Y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. But remember, when we use this formula, we need the y sub 1, we need m, and we need x sub 1. Well, we definitely have y sub 1 and x sub 1 because we have 2 given ordered pairs. But we don't have m because that's the slope. However, if you recall, the slope formula is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So if you have 2 ordered pairs, you can find the slope, and we do here. This would be x sub 1, this would be y sub 1, this would be x sub 2, and this would be y sub 2. So I'm going to plug those in. M equals, well, y sub 2 is -9, so I get -9 minus y sub 1 is 4 over x sub 2 is 0 minus x sub 1 is -7. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify. -9 minus 4 is -13 over 0 minus -7 can become plus. So I get -13 over 7 as our slope. So now we know that -13/7 is going to go in there for m. And then for x sub 1 and y sub 1, we already labeled this x sub 1 and y sub 1, so we can plug those in. So we're going to use this point slope formula and plug in. So we get y minus, well, y sub 1 is 4, equals m, which we just found is -13/7 times x minus, well, x sub 1 again is -7. And now we just need to get this into slope-intercept form. The first thing I'm going to do is change this minus and -7 to a plus. And then I'm going to distribute the -13/7. So we get y minus 4 on the left-hand side, and after I distribute, I get -13/7 x, And when I multiply negative 13/7 times 7, I end up with negative 13. Our last step here would be to add 4 to both sides, so that y would be by itself. These cancel. We get y equals negative 13/7x, and then negative 13 plus 4 is negative 9. So here's our final answer. Okay. You get y equals negative 13/7x minus 9. Now, if you were really paying attention, after you found the slope, okay, you could have seen that this is actually the y-intercept because x is 0. So we could have just found the slope is negative 13/7 and our y-intercept is negative 9 and plugged it into slope-intercept form. And if you notice, we would have gotten the same thing. So either way works here. All right, that's it for today, but I hope you guys have a great day.